You had a dream, not a fantasy, a dream you could feel. You wrote it down. You prayed about it. You told God, you see this one day I will see it come through. But that one day never came. And now you call yourself too busy. You call yourself realistic. You call yourself responsible. But deep down, you know the truth. You know that is not the truth. But the truth is that you are not too busy for your dream. You are afraid of it instead. And duty gave you the perfect excuse to stay there. Today, we are naming that. And today, we are changing it. Hello and welcome to Becoming Her series. My name is Tina of Podile. And if this is your first time here, welcome. Let me tell you exactly what this channel is about. Becoming Her exists to help high potential women like you stop drifting and start building. To help you move from procrastination, fear, disconnection, and survival mode into structured, disciplined, God-led execution so that you can build the life, the voice, the influence, the value you are called to carry. This is what the channel is about. Not just inspiration, but formation. This episode is for a very specific woman. She is smart. She is capable. She has done hard things before. But there is a dream she has carried for years. Maybe it is a business. Maybe it is a book. Maybe it is going back to school. Maybe it is starting over in a new career. She knows what it is. She has not forgotten about it. But every single time she gets close, something comes up. The kids need her. Work gets crazy. Her family needs her. The timing doesn't just feel right. And she says, I will start when things calm down. But then, things never calms down. And the dream sits there, idling away, gathering dust, waiting. If that is you, stay right here. Well, this is the episode I wish somebody had made for me earlier. Here is what nobody says aloud. Some of us are not procrastinating because we are lazy. We are simply procrastinating because we are scared. Brianna West wrote a book called The Mountain Is You. By the way, if you have not read this book and you are listening to me, maybe you want to start from here. Thank you and don't mention. Anyway, let's continue. And in this book, she says something that stopped me completely. She said that self-sabotage is not about weakness. It is about protection. We block our own progress because part of us believe that going forward is dangerous. Now pause. Listen to that again. Part of us believes that going forward is dangerous. So because of that, we delay, we distract, we stay busy with duty because duty is safe. Duty does not judge you if you fail. Duty does not require you to be seen. Duty does not ask you to risk anything. But your dream asks for everything. And that is terrifying. So you choose duty. Not because duty was more important, but because duty was less scary. And here is the part that hurts. Some of us has been delaying so long. We have started to believe that the dream died. It did not die, my friend. You just buried it under responsibilities, under guilt, under someday. But God does not forget what He planted in you, unfortunately. In Matthew chapter 25, verse 25, the servant who was afraid and buried his talent in the ground felt he was keeping it safe. He protected it. But to see the master, he came back and said, that was not faithfulness, that was fear. So you have been hiding your talent, not because you are bad, but because you were afraid. And fear, when left unnamed, looks like responsibility. Let's talk about what is actually happening underneath the delay. There are 3 roots you have to note today, and I want you to listen for which one is yours. Let's talk about root 1, fear of failure. This is the most common one. Here, you do not start because you are scared it will not work. But then, if it does not work, what does that say about you? Brianna West calls this the self-concept problem. She says that the biggest block is not the lack of skill. It is the story we tell ourselves about what failure means. We think failure means we were wrong about ourselves. Foolish to dream. So we protect ourselves by never starting. We keep that dream alive as a possibility because possibilities cannot fail. But also remember that possibility cannot succeed either. Don't forget that. Root 2, fear of being seen. Now, some of us, we are raised to start small. Do not draw attention. Do not think too highly of yourself. Just sit down. Be grateful. Do not ask for more. Be content. And now, that message runs quietly in the background. Just like that old song you did not choose to play. And every time you try to build something, that voice says, who do you think you are? So you pull back. You shrink. You call it humility. But it is not humility. It is the fear of wearing the marks of virtue. This right here, my friend, was my problem. Coming from a humble background and going through all I went through during my formative years somehow sowed this seed. In Romans chapter 12 verse 2, the Bible says to be transformed by the renewing of your mind. Not by conforming to old fears, but by renewing how you think. If the transformation does not start from your mind, then nothing substantial can be achieved, my friend. Now, root 3, duty as identity. This is the one that catches most women. You have made your responsibility your entire personality. The good mother, the reliable employer, the woman who does not drop the ball. And then, the idea of stepping back from those duties to build something for yourself now feels selfish. It feels irresponsible. It feels wrong. Kristen Penn, who wrote the book Say Goodbye to Survival Mood, talked about how women confuse constant availability with faithfulness. She said doing everything for everyone all the time is not the goal. Living with intention and margin is. You cannot pour out forever without a source. You were not made to carry everyone and forget yourself. Do not forget that. Ecclesiastes chapter 11 verse 4 says something. Whoever watches the wind will not plant. Whoever that looks at the cloud will not harvest. You are watching the wind. You are waiting for the perfect condition. And guess what? The perfect conditions never come. By the way, there is a video I made that is dedicated to this concept. It's going to be linked somewhere or probably in my description box. Please go ahead and check it out. Now, I want to give you a new way to see this. Your dream did not die. Your dream just got delayed. There is a difference. Dead things do not bother you. Dead things do not come back at 2 a.m. when it is quiet. Dead things do not make you feel like something is missing when you see someone else building what you wanted. That pull you feel, that ache, that is not grief for something gone. That is God reminding you that it is still there. Proverbs chapter 19 verse 21 says, many are the plans in a person's heart, but the Lord's purpose is what prevails. God does not abandon his purpose. If he planted it in you, it is still planted. You have to choose to water it. And here is the shift I want you to take note of today. Stop asking, is it too late? And start asking, what is the smallest step I can take? You see, Mary Robinson wrote in her book, The 5-Second Rule. And the whole book comes down to one idea. You will never feel ready. You will never feel motivated enough. You will never have a perfect moment. So you start counting. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And move. You move before your brain talks you out of it. She says that the window between an impulse and action is just 5 seconds. After 5 seconds, your brain will find every reason to stop. So you do not give it that chance. You move. It is not a trick. That is how building actually works. Not waiting for courage, but building while you are afraid. Let us be more practical. I want to give you what I call the move method, because I know you are busy. I know you have real responsibilities just like me. I am not asking you to quit your job. Far from that. I'm asking you to take 3 real moves. Move 1. Name it out loud. Write down the dream. Don't keep it in your head. Let it be on paper. 1 sentence. Not a plan. Not a vision board. Just the dream. For example, something like, I want to write a book. I want to go back to school. 1 sentence. That's all. Say it out loud. But you see dreams that come out of your mouth, they become real. Proverbs chapter 18 verse 21 says, the tongue has the power of life and death. Therefore speak life over your dream. Now, move 2. Find 1 hour. Not a full day. Not a whole week. 1 hour. Mary Robinson says that you do not build momentum by waiting for big blocks of time. You build momentum by acting in the small window you have. 1 hour. That is one move. Use it to research one thing. That one thing connecting that your dream. Set up one thing. Write one thing, one action this week. Let it all be in line with your dream, of course. Now, move 3. Tell one safe person about this dream. Accountability is not weakness, it is wisdom. Crystal Payne talks about building with community around you. She says that isolation is one of the biggest things that kills dreams before they even start. So tell one person who will not mock it, or minimize it, or compete with you. Tell them what you are building and ask them to check on you. This part works like magic. I, for one, have that system in place, especially in different aspects of my life. Maybe you can do that too. Now, here are the 3 moves. You name it, you find 1 hour in a week, and you tell one person that will be accountable for you. That is how you revive a dream. Not with a dramatic pivot, but with 3 honest moves. Now, I know what some of you will be thinking. Chino, I want to, but you see, the timing is not right. Or, I have too much going on around me. Or, my kids are young, and I'm barely holding on as it is. I hear you. I have been there. And I'm not dismissing that. But I want you to ask yourself one question. If not now, when exactly? Because I have seen women wait for the perfect time. I will tell you for free, that perfect time does not come. The kids will grow up and something else will take over. The job will stabilize and a new crisis will come. There will always be a reason. Bernard West says that version of you who is ready does not exist. She has not been built. She has to be built. And she is built by starting messy, starting scared, starting small. The woman you want to become is on the other side of your first step. Not the 10th step, not the 100th, but that one step. And fear will not go away before you take it. Fear goes away after you have taken that step. So do not wait to stop being afraid. Move while you are afraid. That is the only way. Now, let me leave you with this. God does not give gifts to waste them. He does not plant purpose in you for it to sit around untouched. You see that parable of the talents in Matthew chapter 25. It's not about money. It is about everything he entrusts to you. Your dream is a talent. Your vision is a talent. Your gift is a talent. He's going to ask you what you did with it. Not to shame you, but because he believes it was worth using. Do not bury it in fear. Do not bury it under the guise of duty. Take one step. Name it. Find 1 hour. Tell one safe person and let God handle the rest. Proverbs chapter 19 is still true. His purpose still prevails, even for you, even now, even after that delay. Change happens in community. If you need a space to pray and find strength to build, now it is your cue to join my WhatsApp group called Sisters in Gap. This is where we go deeper. This is where we stop surviving and we start becoming. This is the link to that success you're looking for. The link will be in the description. So join. We are waiting for you. Now, if this episode spoke to you, share it with a woman who needs to hear this. And leave a comment below in the comment section. Tell me, what is that dream that you have been delaying? Just name it. One sentence. No judgment here. This is a safe place. And if you're new to this channel, welcome to Becoming Her. This is season 2. Subscribe so that you do not miss anything that is coming next.